Smitty sucks. Oh, we're recording?
Smitty sucks.
I hit record a while ago because otherwise I'll forget to hit
the whole
record.
time I had my mic just sitting on my yeah.
Yeah, but Smitty sucks. Denny's rocks.
You think Denny's is better than Smitty's?
Yes, 100%.
Oof.
I've never had a good experience at Smitty's.
Hey, remember when you could still go to the Smitty's in Westbrook Mall that had the smoking sections?
I might be going there today, actually.
Where?
Westbrook Mall.
For what?
Why?
They have a sport check there.
Oh, yeah, they do.
And I got time to kill before Commander, so.
They used to have an EB Games there, too.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No way, really?
Oh, it's been gone for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they moved it and like changed the name to GameStop.
No, they did that, and then it's gone.
Because it was on the outside, like over
right
by
beside-
like the Jubilee.
Right by the Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's gone.
That's sad.
Yeah, there's no EB Games for you.
So sad. Don't get stabbed.
Oh, I used to grocery shop there. I'm
Yeah.
fine.
I used to stab bitches in there all the time.
That Walmart parking lot is amazing.
He's close
Really
enough to
bad.
Phoenix Comics. He can just go there and hang out for a bit.
I've never been. I should go.
I don't
Yeah,
think
it's a
I've
nice
been
one.
in Phoenix either.
It's a fun little one because half of it's a record store.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Pretty
That's where I bought some of my first manga when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah, it was Love Hina. I picked the harem manga.
Yeah, okay. I can see that.
Don't remember why.
I was gonna
picked
question
it.
I was going to say
Don't-
why.
Okay, I don't remember why I picked it. Don't know how I got introduced to Love Hina, but I somewhere. Oh, it's in a storage shed. My collection of like graphic novels, and I think I have like the first
hentai.
4 or 5. No, Matthew has the hentai.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, no, I have the first like 4 or 5 volumes of Love Hina, but then I also have like the 7 volumes of Hellsing.
Nice.
It's fucking graphic as fuck.
That's dope.
Yeah, that one
Vampire.
is.
Yeah, I read that a little too young.
Yeah,
And
like
that
how
definitely
old were you when you found that?
early teens? Like how old's Ainsley
That's
now?
fine.
13.
I was probably around 13,
I
12.
think Ainsley would like it actually.
Hellsing's like hoy.
Yeah, it's graphic as shit.
Yeah.
But also,
almost cartoony.
yeah, Ainsley's also super down with like all of the horror movies.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah,
You get-
definitely their father's child.
You should get Vampire Hunter D for them.
Oh yeah, that'd be a hella place to start.
Because it's a book first, yeah. You get them.
Yeah,
in a book.
it was a
It's a book. Yeah.
was it like full on manga? Like no, it's just
Novel.
a book.
Novel, then everything else spun out from it.
I don't think I ever read the novel.
I want it's on my to read list.
Yeah, 100%. That's something
Because after watching Bloodlust, I'm like, this is fucking
I'm gonna have to find it.
I don't think it's hard to find.
No, I just going from not ever looking for it to maybe just like searching for it one time. You said you had 3 coffees, Spooky. Stop, you're yawning.
I don't know. I'm waiting to hop in.
Okay. Well,
Hey, Spooky.
welcome
You ever read
everybody.
Vampire Hunter D.
Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Some Assembly Required. I'm Jared at Caffeinated Miniatures. And right in front of me, vibrating because of coffee while also yawning is...
Hi, I'm Spooky Andrew. You can find me at &rprimulon on Discord and Instagram. And over here is...
Both of you are
Rory.
yawning.
What?
Come on, little fella.
Okay.
This is the loudest chair ever. I'm
I
gonna
know.
go
That's
sit
why
over
I
by
moved to
Jared.
that's why I moved to the couch
I'm
last time.
self-conscious by this. Do you have WD-40?
Yeah, we do.
Cool.
Well, now you're on the
Substitute it for-
squeaky part of the floor, also known as the floor.
Why is it... I'm so
To my-
sorry, everybody.
To my 1970s fourplex. My name's Rory. I'm on Rat Boy Minis on Instagram and also on Discord in the In Rust We Trust server and in Rust Punks and a couple others. I'm
Hi,
also Sleepy
Rory.
Boy because we had pancake breakfast and now I'm tired because we got there before it opened.
Yeah, you guys had to get up at midnight to be there for because it was free pancake breakfast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sick.
So,
Because listeners, it is in fact now July,
which is
and the
Cowboy-
Calgary Stampede is going on.
it's cowboy cosplay season.
Yeah, it's the worst time of the year.
You eat your last
Unless
haw.
you want free breakfasts all the time.
Yeah, so if you want to line up for free breakfast, that's pretty dope. You can get that. You have to go in your cowboy hat and cowboy boots that have only been worn for like 36 seconds
Your
before.
cosplay outfit.
Yeah, it's all cosplay.
When I moved to Calgary, I was given a pair of like genuine cowboy boots, but they were brown and they had like red stitch Canada flags on them. I'm like, these are horrendous. I'm never wearing these.
Horrendous.
Were they pointy toed?
No, they're square toed.
Okay, good.
Good.
Good. Then their work boots.
I do need
Those are allowed.
I do need a pair of square toed cowboy boots though. I do want that.
No.
Yeah, they got to be square toed. Otherwise, you're just fully like going out to the dance floor.
I only want a goblin stylized cowboy hat, and that's it.
So what? I need you to describe to me what a goblin stylized cowboy hat would be.
It'd be somewhat moist. It'd be lumpy in some sections. It would have ears coming out of it and some moons.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So a hood.
What is the moist cowl? No, what is that?
Oh yeah. What is the Aegis Sigmar spearhead ability for the goblin spearhead? Yeah, I want to say it's like the moist cowl.
It's something like nasty sounding cowl for sure.
I remember part of the flavor text is your opponent's hands are so clammy they can't
Gross.
hit you properly because you were so moist.
Is it the clammy cowl?
That's what it is. It's a clammy cowl.
That sounds much worse now that I hear it. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I know I'm now going to pick on all y'all for what you've been doing because I know you were playing a game after breakfast before I got here. So
Yes.
what were you playing?
We're playing Escape from the Dark Sector. I've been eyeing this game for a while because somebody had the Kickstarter Collector's Edition box in consignment at Sentry Box for 2 weeks. And then I was like, fucking, I'm doing it. I picked it up and I've played it twice solo yesterday. Played it 3 times with my buddy and added the first expansion in. And then Rory and I played it once before you arrived.
So you've played it 6 times in like a few days?
One day.
In 24 hours, you've played this game 6 times.
Yeah.
So how long does a solo take to play?
The game itself, regardless of player count, is like 30 to 40 minutes.
Okay, sick.
Yeah. It's a card dungeon crawling card flipping game. So like you nominate who kicked down the door, you read the flavor text. It'll typically be like an enemy or a skill check you guys will have to do. Each character has 3 skills. It's might, cunning, and wisdom. And the way that these are distributed across the different characters is there's certain characters have a higher probability of getting, say, like might or cunning.
Yeah.
And it's dictated by their special character die. So if you have a character with more might, he'll have more might faces on his character die.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So like you just grab a character card. You're like, I'm playing this guy now.
That sounds rad.
Yeah. It's really, really cool.
I mean, obviously 6 times in a day.
It's so much fun. And the expansions are amazing. So like the first one, you add in like a bunch of extra drones. There's tons of new weapons. You get like a flamethrower as one of the weapons, which is
Nice.
awesome.
Alien style.
Each expansion adds a ton of extra rooms, extra bosses. Expansion number 2 has mutations. So you can mutate. There's a mutation dice you have to roll. Your arms can get like extra powers or just be a wet noodle and you can't hold anything in that hand anymore.
Sick.
And then the third expansion is a rift in time. So certain door cards that you'll flip over will have a rift symbol. You'll have to roll a rift dice. And if it triggers, you'll pull from a different pile, which you might have to fight guys from World War I or samurais as you're like going through the space station.
Damn.
It's
And so does that add more time to each game?
No.
Or it kind of runs the same time length? You just got
yeah, because like
more stuff going
the
on.
dungeon is comprised like the same every time. So you start with a boss card and then you place down 4 chapter 3 cards, 4 chapter 2 cards, 4 chapter 1 cards, and then a starting card. And these are all randomly determined.
Yeah.
And you just work your way through that.
Sick.
Yeah.
Right arm. Rory, what did you think of it?
That was a fun time. I liked being the robot K100 as my character. And then I got to have the mech suit. And I had one glorious moment in the mech suit.
You were a robot in a mech suit?
Yeah.
Sick.
You got
All
it. I had one glorious moment where I absolutely blew away an enemy before Spooky even had a chance to roll to hit it. And then I took 2 damage out of that. And then next time I went for mech suit glory, I blew up. But that was after Spooky had already died. So this was just to see if I could do any damage.
Yep. It was good.
You did lots of damage.
I did do lots of damage to other people and myself.
There is a fantasy version of the game called Escape the Dark Castle that that's the one I've been wanting for a while. But it's always out of print.
The art within it reminded me a lot of Bloodsport Gambler's art.
Yeah.
Like that pointillist, really sketchy kind of aesthetic to it.
Yeah. And all black and white?
Yeah. All black and white.
Yeah, it looks very sick. I mean, definitely the Dark Castle is probably the one that I heard of.
It's really cool. Like even the expansions on that one, because it's like the Undead Queen Coven, and there's the quest for the Plague Lord. It's very Warhammer.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely more fantasy coded stuff for me than sci-fi, but anything that's vaguely alien, as in, you know, the
HR
19
Giger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's legally distinct alien art
Xenomorph.
in some of the cards that you draw.
Yeah. Oh,
Perfect.
and we played it with the Dead Space soundtrack in the background.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that soundtrack fucks.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did an awesome job in that game of creating like just dread.
Yeah.
There's certain things they do in that game that like blow me away to this day. Like even the zero grab shit, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
I just love it because it's like they still had time to innovate and fuck around and
Yeah, exactly. They didn't have to like get this game out 14% done and then just keep adding patches to
sixth
it.
and seventh generation consoles was when we peaked.
I will
Peaked
say
in
the
it.
terror and frustration I felt fighting through the baby necromorphs in the fucking botanical section of the ship was horrendous.
Oh, PTSD section.
Yes.
Yeah, that game fucks. Now I need the HD remaster one.
I know.
Is it on PS5?
Do you have it?
No, I don't. I've got Doom.
You got Doom.
I've got Dark Souls. I got all the Dark Souls.
Do you have Elden Ring too?
No, I think I downloaded that one.
Weak.
What? Okay.
Weak.
But yeah, highly recommend Escape the Dark Sector if anyone can get their hands on it.
Right arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right arm.
What have you been up to, Jared?
Oh, thank you for asking, Spooky.
You're welcome. I'm here.
I smashed together a box of the Goblin Slaves from Oathmark, which incidentally, that is probably my favorite Oathmark kit.
Really?
Yeah, there's just, I mean, as with all of those, it's like $1 per model and there's a shitload of options. So there's hooded heads on it and then there's hood-free heads and they all look rad. It's like really akin to a lot of like the more Lord of the Rings kind of art style where the goblins are like super shitty and
Skinny,
like
mangly.
just emaciated with shredded clothing and then just whatever the fuck for weapons. Yeah, the kit rips, but I am putting together my Chaos Dwarf Regiment's army. And so
the chorfs.
the chorfs. And so I needed some hobgoblins, which there aren't technically anything that says hobgoblin in the regiment's list for the havoc dwarves because they have to be legally distinct chaos dwarves. But there's cultists, which are like 80 points for 20.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And they're like 6 defense and like they're 6s and 6s.
They're just
And
getting
so-
slaves.
Yeah, they are 100% hobbling.
They're hobbling out.
They're hobbling around. They're hobgoblin coded for sure because they throw rocks, literally just throw rocks. It's one attack.
They throw sharp stuff.
Yeah, and no AP. And then they have hand weapons.
Hand weapons.
Yeah.
I love hand weapons.
And so I put 30 of them together and then put the leaders, which there technically aren't any on the list, but I gave guys whips and then banners so they can have a giant banner that takes up all of this 50 by 75 millimeter base. So they're going to have giant banners on them, as you do, because Jank and Flank is all about banners
All about the banners.
and unit fillers. And so I can do both at the same time.
Hell yeah, dude.
So that'll be 40 of those little bastards. 160, like 40 of them is 10% of the list.
And you're oil painting all this.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, because I'm going to go home after this and I will have all of those guys painted in a few hours.
Mad lad. Absolute mad lad. Do you have any ideas for your banner?
No.
No?
I mean, the ideas would be to go back to like 4th edition chorfs
Ooh.
and then just find one because that's what I did for the, what the fuck is that first unit? The Immortals.
Immortals.
So the dual-handed weapon wielding sons of bitches, the real angry fuckers.
The Play-Doh painted.
Yeah, those are the ones that were dipped in Play-Doh by a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
And so those, like I found a banner from the 4th edition Chaos Doors for those. And so I'll probably do the same thing or, go back to the classic heavy metal.
Just big artist rendition of an Amasu face.
Yeah. Not this artist, like, cause someone that can actually do art. And then I started putting together a metric fuck ton of Beastmen.
Yeah. Do you have any cool theme you're doing, or is it just Beastman?
It's Beastmans. So, because I put together the Minotaurs that were Trent's ogres, but I made them horny and gave them weapons and a Doom Bull. And so I just wanted Minotaurs, and then the rest of it will just be like stuff. I don't know. So I am painting all of it in the Zorn palette.
Ooh, nice.
With oils.
My buddy said that your Minotaur looked like something out of the Labyrinth.
Sick. That's what we're going
that's
for.
That's a lovely compliment.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then we immediately followed that with like 2 minutes of Ludo smells bad.
We had friends that called their dog Ludo because of that
cute.
movie.
And we all agreed that the hands still freak us out.
Dude, I watched Pan's Labyrinth recently.
Movie.
That movie's so good.
Oh my God. Like Benicio. Oof. That is a fucking awesome flick.
Yeah.
I always just think about, every time I think about Del Toro, I'm like, the Hobbit movie that could have been.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something that Andrew Boyko at Sentry Box Cards turned me on was, I'm going to butcher the name, but the guy that was originally doing Dune before David Lynch came in.
Oh, Jodorowsky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was telling me all about that and being like, you need to check it out. And then,
Yeah.
because apparently he did like a graphic novel.
Yeah.
Yeah. He hooked up with Moebius.
Yes.
And they storyboarded the entire movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was telling me all about that. But yeah, they took all those ideas and like made it into an actual graphic novel.
Yes. Called The Ink Owl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
also, there's an amazing documentary called Jodorowsky's Dune.
yeah.
Which
He's
you
like,
probably talked
you need
about.
to watch that.
In that, you see the pitch book that they made to try to sell this movie to studios. There's supposedly only 2 of these books left now.
Yeah.
2 or 3. They're about like probably 9-8 inches deep,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
and they're landscaped and
Holy
they're hard
shit.
covered.
That's so cool.
And so they sent these out to like Warner Brothers, Paramount, blah, blah, blah. And it was everything. It's like, here's the entire storyboard. Here's the script. Here's the concept art. Here is the landscape art, blah, blah, blah. Like everything that would have been in the movie was in these books. And all I want is one day for them to like make copies of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
I would love to have that as a coffee table book,
Oh, yeah.
but it's wild.
You'd need a reinforced coffee table.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jodorowsky's Dune is an amazing doc. And that was the thing that also turned me on to Jodorowsky because he's fucking unhinged.
Hell yes.
In the best way.
Yeah. In like the hopefully best, like he rides that edge where it's like, I feel like you've definitely done problematic shit in your life,
Yeah, for sure.
but
Yeah.
because you're so fucking out there and you just globetrot and everything, no one can kind of pin you down. And
Yep.
and it's just like, like that kind of a thing. So it's like, okay, I'm just going to live blissfully ignorant that Jodorowsky is just this magnificent, fucked up wizard.
But wizard.
Yeah. He's very wizard-like.
Yeah.
We like wizards.
We do like
I do
wizards.
like wizards.
We love casting spells.
Love casting spells.
Oh, he's wearing the shirt.
He said the name.
Side note, I feel old sometimes because I'll show my wife a meme and just like that 5-year gap is like enough where I'm like, how do you not know this? Because I showed her a meme of a wizard on a couch and he's casting spells. And I'm like, it's a casting couch. And she's like, I
Oh
don't.
my God.
She's like, I don't get it. And I'm like, oh no. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was brilliant.
Don't worry. That's like how when I was in trade school and then the youth were realizing that I was like 10 years older than them. And they were trying to, and they would make reference to a thing. I'm like, what's that?
Yeah.
And they're like,
You're like, no cap.
they were saying that unironically. And I was like, oh God. Oh God. Yeah.
I can't keep up.
Yeah. I'll just play with my war dollies and video games and
I
that good
live
stuff.
Your
blissfully.
video games that are like, they were 10 those kids were 10 when they came out. Some of them are older. I was realizing
that,
that.
Oh my God. Some of the people. Okay. So yeah, sorry, you go.
No, I was just saying that like my PS4, I was like realizing when the PS4 came out, I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah. So on that note,
I work with somebody that is younger than Halo 2, and that still blows me away a little bit.
I went to school with people who were easily younger than that when I was in trade school. So my classmates were 18, buddy.
Did you walk around holding your back and just like cursing at people?
No, what's funny is a lot of them thought I was in like my mid to late 20s at the oldest.
That's nice.
And they were like, how old are you? I'm like 35. They're like, what the fuck? I'm like, I love it. Great.
Who let old man Winter in here?
Yeah. So like, what was I? Yeah. Some of them were like, yeah, so you're Teach. That was like the brief nickname I had. Because the guys who were like 26 were Unk, but I was Teach. And I'm like,
the youth.
But on that age note, Kiwi and I, and this is also tying into what I've been doing lately. Nothing with minis. Kiwi and I decided to get a video game for the summer and try to get through the game in the summer as like a group. Like, we'll do this together as like a shared experience thing. So we got the HD collection for Kingdom Hearts, and we're getting through.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And we're going through the first game right now. We're about 10, 11 hours in. And
so you're done the intro.
Yeah, pretty much. We finished. We've done the first 4 worlds, which is the intro, basically. Kingdom Hearts is a weird game in a delightful way. But I was like, wait, when did Kingdom Hearts come out again? It came out in fucking 2002.
Yeah.
2 years after the PS2 came out, which was in 2000.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
Ainsley had a teacher, so like a full ass working adult that has completed her education degree.
Yeah.
And this was her first year teaching.
Yeah.
So
what? They're 22, 23?
Yeah. She was born after 9/11 happened.
Yeah. It's
That's
weird.
crazy.
It's weird that we're now working with adults who are born in, who did not know the pre 9/11 world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a real mind fuck for me. I'm like, hang on. How can you be teaching anyone when you should be in a diaper?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, because the attrition rate for teachers is so wildly brutal that they're trying to just get anyone in the system and do it by quantity.
Well, yeah. And also like she is a fucking incredible teacher that like still loves what she's doing.
Brilliant.
So
Oh, nice.
yeah. So that means
don't let their fire
the
die.
glimmer hasn't died in their eyes yet.
Yeah, they haven't turned into that teacher.
Yeah. As someone who's gone through that system, I have exceptional respect for anyone who's like cracked the nut of like working as a teacher in a public education system.
Yeah.
And still liking it. Yeah.
Because it's like you're at a good school with good support and you probably have had a good run of classes that you've been teaching.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it helps too that Ainsley School also has a giant, this is a good litmus test for me for whether a school is good or not. They have a fucking giant D&D club.
That's
Yo.
dope.
Yeah. Like
That's
giant. So they had, cause I kind of went there once at the start of the year to like work with the experienced DMs and like the grade 7 or 8s or even sometimes 9 that haven't been a GM yet, but wanted to. And so we were just doing like world building stuff and it was wild, like super fun. But they had 23 GMs.
Holy shit.
So like the club is then, they don't run huge groups. So they have like kind of like 3 or 4 players per GM.
But that's still like 100.
They have
people.
100 kids in this D&D club. Like
100?
It's big enough that they have 3 teachers that are all
like rotate through like
that,
no way.
that lead this up. So 2 of them have like a lot of like talking to the teachers about it was awesome fun too, because they're like super hardcore nerds as well. And like showing off their like all of their nerdery kind of tattoos. I'm like, these are my people. This is sick.
they're like
That's
pulling
so
up their
dope.
sleeves. They're like, okay, there's this. Okay, there's
Check out
this.
my Triforce.
Yeah. Check out my
Literally, yes.
That's so cool.
Literally a Triforce. Good call. So yeah, that's like, I think that's a good litmus
That
test
is a
for
good
like
litmus test.
how good a school is. So yeah.
Man, times have changed. So when I was in school.
Yeah, I remember playing Yu-Gi-Oh in the library and just like trying to almost getting into fights with the fucking Magic card kids.
Yeah.
I grew up in a northern community where, there was literally still going on the like D&D is Satanism.
Oh, the Satanic Panic hadn't finished yet.
Yeah, because like for
Canada gets
anyone
everything.
not in Canada, very northern BC and northern Alberta is where we keep our southern rednecks.
It's true.
We stick them in the real cold.
Yeah, that is the best way to describe them because
Because their ideologies are frigid.
Yeah. Like our Florida men are in northern Alberta and northern BC. And so,
Or
like
Nelson.
Interior BC as well. Yeah.
Also.
Stick them in the mountains.
So
in the
the
valley.
whole satanic panic hadn't like it was still at its fucking peak.
Wild.
Yeah.
And that was during the 90s.
Yeah.
Early 90s. Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but Canada got the 80s 10 years later.
There would usually be like a lag.
Yeah.
Just with
especially
information.
in like way up there.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So like,
But
like when you think about like, so things like Metallica, I did not hear about Metallica at all. And like no one really knew until like maybe into the mid 90s.
Jesus.
So like Ride the Lightning, which came out in
80,
81 or no, maybe
No.
like 85.
No,
Yeah.
Ride the Lightning was a little.
Ride the Lightning was about 83, 84 because
they did 80.
Master Puppets was 86.
Yeah. So it was
Standby.
like 2-year increments.
Ride the Lightning came out in 84.
Yeah. So there you go. But yeah, it was like not until like the 90s when that shit kind of hit because there was no internet to bring this stuff further north.
It was Chet Hicks and 98.4 FM.
And Wolfman Jack.
Yeah. He's got his finger to the pulse of the community.
Fingering the pulse of the community. So yeah, I didn't get like D&D in school was
Yeah.
not a fucking option at
No.
all. So I think it's rad that it's like a massive option in
That's awesome.
Ainsley's school. Like that's like a third of the school or something. I don't know. There's a lot.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
What else have you been working
Yeah.
on?
What else have I been working on? I've just been driving to Edmonton a lot for work.
To the YEG
To the YEG, to the YEG from the YYC,
and 313.
which for those that don't know, that's like a 3-hour drive each way. And so I've been doing it like 2 to 3 times a week.
Gross.
Very gross.
You must be getting through a lot of audiobooks.
I've been listening to a lot of just music because that highway drives me fucking nuts. So it'll be either I'm listening to like Conan, something like really
Dun, 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 dun,
Just
dun,
like-
dun, dun,
Hawk has weapons.
nasty. Hawk's weapons. Something like really grungy kind of crusty metal or like fucking pop punk.
Nice. We take those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at New Level Brewing and all they were playing was like Bouncing Souls. And I was like, this is awesome.
Sweet.
This fucking rules. Yeah.
Bouncing Souls. Sweet. So you forget anything else that you've been working on?
Oh, I did we get to me already?
You were first.
Oh,
We started with
no,
your
we only
game.
talked about the board game.
Yeah. So what
Oh,
else?
okay.
I finish Children of Dune.
Dang.
God damn
It
it.
is my favorite so far out of the 3 that I've read.
Still need to read Messiah.
It's
Need to finish
Children
reading
of Dune
Messiah.
is so cool.
And so you have one more to go, and those are like the 4 real books.
Yeah.
And then there were 2 more that were him. And then I think everything else is like,
His son.
Yeah, there's Heretics of Dune after.
yeah.
And then I forget what the last one is. I know the last one is the Sandworms
yeah.
of Dune. And it's got a picture of them where they're whipping through the waters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to pursue them any farther than 4. We'll see.
I remember when James was here, he said there's 6 books, and I was like, no, there's 4. There's 4 books. Those are the ones you need to read. And then after that, like anything that was like his son kind of found something that he was working on and then edited it into being a piece of shit to make money, you don't need to read those.
Cool.
You could listen to them on audiobook at like 3 times speed.
That's how Chrissy studies textbooks at 3 times speed. And I'm like, wow, how are you doing this? My brain cannot handle that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Actually, I was just like thinking about this. Like, no, I could do that.
Jared's brain works that way.
I could do that for sure.
She'll like go to work, listen to the textbook all day at work, come home, take a few notes, do a quiz, and smash it out. And I'm like, I wish I was you.
Wild.
But no,
It's because she's so much younger than you.
right. Working on the castle.
Yeah, castle.
You're all bricked up.
I'm all bricked up, baby.
Oh baby. Oh baby.
Yeah, laid out a couple more windows. Doing the main castle keep right now. I changed up the top part of the keep. I'm going to add a balcony to it.
Sweet.
My biggest thing is to have like additional platforms that I can put walkways to to add that verticality. Then figuring out how I'm doing like doors and things like that. I'm going to just brick everything up, build like the door out of a popsicle sticks and wood and scuff it all up with a wire brush.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to glue it on and then do like a brick outline of the door
That's cool.
and just keep it simple.
Yeah. Rather than trying to work out where it's going to be as you're bricking.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I thought about doing that and I'm like, I should just brick it all. It seems like more work, but it's not. So
Yeah. Or you could like cut it in.
I thought of that too, but I'm like, the chance
Just gluing it on and then gluing around is like much easier.
The chance of error of me cutting it is significantly higher.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been a big priority right now, as well as my Magic the Gathering addiction. It is substantial. I just bought my first Commander deck, and after this podcast, I'm going to go play Commander with a bunch of the Rust Punks.
Yeah. You're playing full 4-way Commander, all pre-con.
Yeah, pre-con only.
What deck did you get?
There's red in it. I know that.
It's red, green, and black.
Who's the commander?
Diza the Restless. It's a Goyf deck, essentially. It's like Grave Hunger or something like that.
Like you keep pulling, like you mill and then pull things out of your graveyard?
Yeah,
or okay.
Pretty much. It's kind of like Reanimator, but it's all like Termagoyfs and stuff like that.
Oh,
Termagoyf.
And you create a shitload of tokens.
You do.
Jared
and the art is very,
staring
very
at the
sick
box.
on this.
Yeah, there's some...
He's got a good grip there on that red box.
I went through and I scanned all the cards.
Bricked up on this.
And you actually get like pretty good value for what it cost.
Yeah, because it costs those sons of bitches nothing more.
Yeah. But in terms of like card resale price, it was actually pretty on point with the price you pay.
Sweet.
Did you also buy like a Final Fantasy Collector's Edition booster pack and then try to hawk those cards for big money?
No. No. So yeah, that's kind of been my nerdisms lately.
Sweet.
Sick.
We like the nerdisms.
Sick. Yeah. Yeah, dog. Yeah, homie.
Nice,
yeah.
bro. Good flow.
Good flow, bro. Good flow.
Yeah, brah.
Are you still awake, Rory?
No.
You leaned further and further back.
What'd you forget, Spooky?
I tried Dice Throne last night.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Did you?
Dice Throne's sweet, dude.
I've heard it's very good.
It's very fun. It's literally just Yahtzee, but you're like slinging spells at each other.
Dope.
That's the best way.
Which version did you play?
My homie is a huge X-Men fan.
Okay.
And specifically Cyclops. I know. Not my first pick, but
what?
I didn't realize anyone actually liked Cyclops.
He loves Cyclops. It's his like phone art. He's got like a $400 like artisanal resin statue.
Is it just like eating white bread on its own?
No, he drinks it.
No. He wants Wonder Bread, brown bread, the shit that no one wants.
Oh God,
that is the Cyclops of bread.
God,
but yeah, so he's
because it's like almost healthy.
Yeah,
he's got the X-Men dice throne, so he was playing Cyclops, and I was playing Jean Grey.
Sick.
And it was like it was really cool. No, I got wrecked the first one because Cyclops has like
you weren't
powers.
Dark Phoenix.
That like the more they hate you, they put tokens on you. So whenever you take damage, you take 1 point extra for each token. But like Jean Grey has some cool mechanics where anytime you go to roll dice, depending on how many tokens I have, you have to roll a d6 for each one. Any 1 to 3 result means you get one less reroll for trying to get your Yahtzee. So you can be really oppressive, which is really fun. And yeah, playing it, I'm like, I want to go get a box of this now.
Yeah, because they do like tournaments and all sorts of shit with Dice Throne.
So you could play a 1v1 or you could do 2v2 from my understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cool. You can mix and match each of the characters.
Wild.
Yeah, they do Universes Beyond. They're Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, they are. I think they have Witcher as well.
I'm looking this up.
That'd be
I
pretty
need to
sick.
know.
I mean, that company too they're from like Seattle or something.
What company is it?
Yes.
That one?
The Dice Throne Company.
Oh, Dice Roll Incorporated.
The Dice Throne.
Throne, right? Like a chair?
Yes.
Okay. Weird. I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it was a great time. I picked it up like right away because it's Yahtzee. And then immediately after, I was like, can we play again? Because like you have like on your
Yahtzee
character.
meets Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, it really is. It's Yahtzee meets Magic the Gathering because you have cards that you pull that are like instances and sorceries. You can upgrade essentially your hands, so your straights and your flushes. You get command points. You have like health counters and everything. It's super fun.
Wild.
Cool.
Oh, it started as a Kickstarter.
Yeah. And it's just like taken off. How long did it take to play a game?
Like 20, 30 minutes, not even. I'd say like probably 15, 25 minutes.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's a really good, just like, let's just pull it out and play quick.
Nito Bambino.
Nito Bambino.
Pull it out and play around.
Fuck around and find out.
You can go to jail for that, sir.
Only if you're in the library.
Yeah. Sadly, you're in a Wendy's, sir.
Sir,
This is not a Wendy's. The number of times we made that joke driving on QE2 going to fucking GameCon. Sir, you can't park here as there's some truck with like a fucking exploded tire on the side of the road.
like a flipped upside down trailer.
Because it had been windy as fuck that day or like the day before. And there was literally a truck that just tipped over. Sir, you can't park here.
This is Wendy's.
Yeah. Right arm.
Right on.
What's the topic?
Okay, so because
Or just
I'm
skip
lazy,
over me then.
I'm no. What else have you been working?
Oh my God, wake up.
I'm just like so quiet in the corner. It's like it's so fun watching this podcast. I wonder who's in it.
What about me?
What about me? No, I've done absolutely nothing. It's just Kiwi and I have been playing Kingdom Hearts, and I need to get back in the gear for Dungeon Fest stuff.
Big meeting tomorrow.
Oh fuck, that's tomorrow.
A lot of people are going to be there.
I will
Right.
not be there because I'm driving to Edmonton. It's at what
10.
time? 10. Yeah, I'm driving to Edmonton.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm half expecting like 3 people to be like, "Oh, it's tomorrow. I forgot," and it's like, great. We're only at 2 months out.
As long as it's you, me, and Fergie, I think we're good.
We're fine. We're fine.
I remembered it was then, but I also remembered at the time,
And
like,
hopefully
when we
James.
scheduled it, I was like, yeah, James needs to be there. James, I know
James,
you're not
if you're
listening.
listening,
You're not
James.
listening, but you need to be there.
You need to be there because you need to measure the Legion because I can't because of my work schedule.
Damn it,
We need
James.
numbers, James. No, yeah. It's just been Kingdom Hearts, really. I had a chance to do hobby and stuff this week. And I was like, I could do things for hobby. And I looked at my paints. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Which, as I told Spooky earlier, I think I just need essentially a project again to like just get the motivation to do stuff. Because I'm very much like, I realized like with hobby stuff, I'm goal oriented. I need something that I can drive towards.
Yep.
Do you want to paint 30 grots for me? Your goal could be finishing my grots for me.
30 grots for what? Or is that all that you have left for something?
Grimjank.
For Grimjank?
Or you added grots?
Yeah.
I thought you were just
I've got like
fuck off big
I
tanks.
got all of Rory's grots. His like 60 fucking.
Oh, the second edition one.
Yeah, I fucking love those
I've
ones.
got those. I got a box of the new ones to do heroes. And then I've got like that massive Gear Guts mech shop.
I will paint grots painting with you, not just by myself.
Oh, I need.
Deal.
I will help you paint grots if I'm painting with you, not by myself.
So
All my people reach out to yours.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think then we should all do some sort of grimdark unit sci-fi.
Yeah, we
Because-
get some assembly army.
When
We'll just Voltron this thing.
Edmonton Andrew was talking about wanting to do grimdark space wolves, I'm like, you son of a bitch! Now I want to do some.
Yeah, I
grimdark-
want to do a unit of Blood Angels now.
because
Damn
I
it.
had done semi space wolvy things when I went to Bro Prom,
Yeah.
but now I want to do it with oils and make it like really fucking dark, and maybe also I've never done it, but sculpt some fur and like make it way more space wolfy.
Aaron is popping off right now hearing you talk like this.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
stuff looks so good.
Yeah,
With his custom.
with his coloring is sick.
Has he ever explained his custom lore
Yeah.
to you? Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope.
It's dope. So I also
Yeah.
don't like, even the ones that I did were more like kind of just gray instead of that pale blue, which I would definitely continue, especially for Grimdark. I just don't love that pale blue.
If we're doing Grimdark, that I would look into that too.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think we should just each pick a unit.
500 point or we all one army.
Yeah, just pick a unit.
I not gonna lie. After GameCon, I painted that one Space Marine. I was like, I actually really enjoyed painting the Space Marine.
So there's like I've done a bunch of like very fast kind of Space Marine ones where it's like airbrush is the fucking way. So if you literally just like do a not like a universal kind of zenithal, but just like highlight it with white over black and then just throw a speed paint, a contrast paint, whatever into your airbrush and hose the whole thing down. And then you can like edge highlight a couple of things and you're done.
Yeah.
You just paint the guns silver.
Yeah, that's literally what I was thinking about doing.
And then marine,
exactly
and
that.
then marine juice.
And then marine juice or oil wash.
I was going to do Dark in a bottle
Nice.
because that always looks so good on Space Marines.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like I need a hobby project.
Well, we just
And
found
We just
one.
found one.
I know that we
Yeah.
did, right? The only other thing I would add is I would want to shout out the store that we bought Kingdom Hearts at, because
You
that-
didn't get it from Sentry Box, obviously.
we did not get it from Sentry Box. We got it from Video Game Trader in Lake Bonavista.
I've heard that place is awesome.
Yeah.
I've never been to it. Kiwi,
Hi, Kiwi.
How great's Video Game Trader?
How are you?
How great is Video Game Trader?
Oh, it's fantastic.
And then you get your ribs popped back in soon. You're gonna explode pancakes after your ribs are popped
Yeah.
back in.
You'll be able to breathe though, so there's that.
Yeah, no, Video Game Trader. I wanted to just, it's the kind of place where if I grew up as a kid in Lake Bonavista,
You
in
just
the summer,
fucking
I
live
would have
there?
just gone to the Little Caesars in the same mall, gotten pizza, eaten it, and then gone into Video Game Traders and then just stay in there for 2 hours.
Amazing. Yeah.
And like all their prices are exceptionally reasonable.
Oh,
Oh,
So
sick.
for example, that Kingdom Hearts,
Yeah.
we got that for $20. Is that what it says in the box?
$19.99.
Yeah, we
with
got it
a
for
barcode.
$20. On the
Oh, I didn't see the
PlayStation
barcode.
store, it's $65.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's PlayStation. That makes sense.
Yeah. So like even like some of the specialty stuff, like it's like, wow, that's actually exceptionally reasonable. Like if you wanted to get Final Fantasy VIII for PS1, it's $35.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Who wants Final Fantasy VIII though?
Pardon me?
I know a lot of people that like the edgy Final Fantasy VIII.
I love 7.
I love 7. I love 9. I'm going through 9 right now too again.
Atari Jaguar.
Oh, yeah. They had an Atari Jaguar set up in there.
Whoa.
Oh, they also have a cabinet section just for Criterion Blu-rays
That's cool.
that are mostly around $20.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And they have a Laserdisc section.
Yo.
Yeah. If you don't got anything going on right now, we could go after this and just peruse.
So Jeremy, Black Magic Craft, we have a store for you to go to when
Yeah.
you're here.
I can't think of Laserdisc without thinking SLC Punk. There's a movie on here. This is a Laserdisc.
That's still a movie I need to see.
Oh, it's so good.
So yeah, Video Game Trader was pretty great. I want to get a flyer for Dungeon Fest up there.
Yeah.
They were all very chill.
Come play Halo in the pit.
Oh, I wonder if we could get them to set up a LAN thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. Their store is so cool. And I was like, man, how will these places survive? And then when we went there was like easily, when we left, there was like over 5 people lined up with like 3 games in hand each.
That's amazing.
It's like, oh, everyone's going through their summer. Like, I need my nostalgia trip.
But I guess like if you do it really well and you're the only place.
There's nothing else around them. Yeah. They got a pizza. They got a Little Caesars and a Subway near them. They're fine.
That is their niche right there. Little Caesars, Subway.
That being said, what a great fucking like weekend plan. It's like to go there, get a Little Caesars pizza, and then go with your friends being like, okay, we're picking a multiplayer game to play tonight.
Yeah.
Spooky, do you have a PS2?
No, I don't have a PS2.
Okay. Well, when I get a PS2,
Can you mod my Switch for me?
your Switch.
What are we doing to your Switch?
No, just jailbreak it.
I think the Switch you need a chip mod for that one.
I think
Yeah. It's not like you can just crack it. You need to get an actual chip and start doing shit like that to mod a Switch.
now you can there's an equivalent to the R4 they can fire into the Switch.
They've got that already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That was a thing. We were like, some dude had actually done it. I remember I looked this up like 6 months ago, real easily.
We got a Wii U.
Wii U. I think I still have a Wii. I still.
You can get
Spooky's seen it. I have an NES in
Yes.
box.
You can get a
Inbox.
wow. You can get a Wii at Video Game Trader in Lake Bonavista, Vista, who's our now official sponsor because I said so.
Our next sponsor.
Our next sponsor, Video Game Trader.
Sorry,
our next
Coffee.
Dungeon Fest
You
sponsor
can get
of the Halo LAN in the pit.
You can get a release edition of a PS3, which is hardware backwards compatible,
Ooh,
and you pay $300 for it.
that's like less than half of what it came out as.
Yeah,
They're like
I know.
$6.99 USD, I think, for the 40 gig.
Were they that much? I thought they were like
they were
$500.
so expensive for PS3.
PS3. Talk amongst yourselves.
Are you looking it up?
Yes, I am.
Perfect.
I had the Game 1 edition of the X-Bone and PS4.
X-Bone, that's hilarious. I've never heard that before.
I never called it the Xbox One. As soon as I saw that the one, I was like, oh, it's the X-Bone.
I'm not gonna lie, the like 13-year-old in me is still upset they didn't call it the Xbox 720.
Because everyone was like, it's obviously what it's going to be.
Yeah.
And then we're going to get the 1080.
Yeah.
What naming convention?
There's now it's like no the Xbox
Series
/
X.
S, and you're like, what is the difference?
Even Project Scorpio sounded cooler when they were developing it.
Yeah. This
Okay,
isn't one of the
so-
children that you're actually acknowledging.
The PS3 originally was released with a 20 gig model and a 60 gig model. 20 gig model in 2006 cost $499, which in today dollars in USD is $795.
Yeah.
Gross.
And the 60 gig model when it came out was was $599 USD, which in today's dollars is
$1,000.
$955 USD. It was $1,000 console. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's when Xbox murdered them.
Yeah, but then they made it up in the back end.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
PS3.
1000%, because the PS3 had a much better, like had
Back
a
end.
longer life.
Yeah.
and-
Free online.
free online, and then the late games that came out for it were amazing. Like I remember when Last of Us came out and everyone's like, why do we need a PS4?
Yeah.
This is so good. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, what's our topic?
What's the topic?
Okay, so because I like to just, use my friends to tell me stuff rather than thinking.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. By the way,
I have been like chewing on this video idea about effectively like
Why do you hate Jared?
what's the point of artistic endeavor? Because I have some thoughts about this because of comments generally that I get on videos. So I have two ways that I make videos. One is like I ask myself a question, which would be this one, or I'm just kind of like a report on how I did a thing or whatever. And so this is a question that I had been asking myself, like, what is the point of artistic endeavor? And I have thoughts backed up with actual research too, but I was
Ooh.
going to ask my friends. And since I have two of those, you guys, that's my question to you.
Okay, so like I think expressing one's creativity is, the main reason why I get into it.
Yeah.
Because and I think that's one thing that I like best when it comes to miniatures or like making proxy magic cards or doing anything with a sense of DIY and being able to express my own creativity. I will gravitate towards that much more over top of like a game like Halo Flashpoint where you just buy the box and you play.
Yep.
Next question.
And we lost Rory.
Spooky can solve world problems. Go.
Yeah.
The point of artistic endeavors. The thing that popped in my brain, and this is in like the macro scope of art, not just within the hobby, but that there is an element of it tied to immortality, either to capturing a moment in time and preserving it. But
Like
then
in Starship Troopers, do you want to live forever?
Exactly. I knew exactly where you were going.
Thank you.
Yeah, it took me a beat longer though.
I'm doing my part.
Also, I might get to meet him.
No way, really?
Yeah.
When you're
Yeah,
doing
what-
your
John
when you're doing
Starship
Ford, John.
Star John Ship Trooper.
Oh God. No, and the other part's like tied to like the sense of like creating in like to legacy. Like I think there's like a lot of like dialogue that's out there about like how art in of itself is a way of someone immortalizing a part of themselves
Capturing a moment in time.
Capturing a moment in time. And then like in some respects, like vainly, but not without merit, trying to like preserve a part of you that will live on beyond you or will outlive you. That's the proper way to phrase that sentence.
Yeah, I agree with that. I've been doing like a ton of research on Goya right now.
Oh, Goya slaps.
And like seeing how what his normal stuff is and the black paintings are.
Yeah. The paintings that he no one was meant to see.
Yeah. I think that like definitely really hits home for me right now.
Have you ever seen his like block print stuff?
Yeah, dude. It's so dope.
Yeah. Goya's wild. Also, thank you for reminding me about the Last Man press shirt for Goya that I really want, but can't afford it or the shipping.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the crime is as brutal as the punishment's as brutal as the crime.
As the crime.
And it's the guy like chained up in his dungeon cell.
That's so cool. So great.
Actually, let's get the art major in on this. Come on, squeaky chair.
Hi, Kiwi.
It's Kiwi.
Hello. Hi. Hi, everyone.
There's a girl.
Oh my God. Sorry. I'll put my boy voice on. Hey guys. What's up? Is this good?
That's so much better.
Sound like one of the guys. My levels are good. Nice
Get
and
on my
low.
level.
No treble. Got it. Art.
All bass, no treble.
What was your question? It was
What is the point of artistic endeavor?
So in my very unique position as a mature art student, I've learned over this last year that art is a lot of things. It depends on what you look at. If you're looking at the stuff that we put out into the world to be viewed and judged and consumed, that is art as expression and trying to convey a message and trying to get other people to think about what you're saying or what you're conveying. Even if you don't always get the message across, there's some message for somebody within that painting or piece of work. When you're producing artwork for yourself, that is a form of exploring your own psyche and your own desires to be a part of this world. It's a really interesting thing to experience when you're creating and you get in a flow state and you're sitting there and you're like, I don't care how good this looks. I don't care if other people see this. This is something that I want to make because it feels good. Artistic endeavor is creating from inspiration and figuring out who you are. And then there's the stuff that we make, which is product, and that's to sell and so that we can exist and still create and explore ourselves. Yeah.
Cannibalism? What?
Capitalism.
Capitalism is cannibalism.
That's true. Eat the rich.
It's hashtag slavery.
But yeah, I think art as like artistic endeavor is a journey. It's all about the journey, not the product. Because in order to get quote unquote good at art, you got to make a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And so that is like the crux of what I look at or I'm thinking about is that like the point of artistic endeavor is not to make something good.
Exactly.
It's just to make a thing. And so like the best thing you can do is make something shitty.
Yeah.
And make a lot of fucking shitty stuff. It doesn't even matter because part of it is that if you're just making a thing that you have in your head, whether someone sees it or not, making a shitty thing might help someone else.
Exactly.
Totally.
And so a lot of this is just an exploration of the human condition.
Mm-hmm.
And like on this little rock floating in space, it's one of the things that differentiates our opposable thumb idiocy in humans versus everything else on the planet is that we have the space and capability to explore this. And so a lot of it is just fucking make stuff.
Yeah.
And I think when we bring that back to the kind of miniature hobby, a lot of it is we feel like we need to get this done to play this game or whatever. But I think like even though like we all play, maybe not Rory, we all play a lot. We play a lot of games, right?
Yeah.
So
You play games. You don't just organize events and run events and plan other events.
We play a lot of games, but
like?
still I would suggest that we spend more time doing the painting and the prep and everything than the actual playing of games. So rather than trying to look at the most efficient way to get something done, just enjoy the goddamn process, because that's where you're going to learn something. And it could be something about yourself, about like how you feel about something or anything like that. It's just the point is to do the thing.
And I think that's like the beautiful part of it, because there's so many aspects of like a miniature hobby, for example, where it's not just like, oh, we're just going to play the game. It's, I'm going to buy the box. I'm going to learn about the lore. I'm going to build it. I'm going to take my time with it. I'm going to use this as a way to express myself.
Yeah.
And we can get together and you and I can talk about how you've done your expressionism and I've done mine, and learn from each other and grow that. And I think that's where like it snowballs into community, because you want to find like-minded individuals like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Art is an act of community as well. It's like you build it by, I mean, nothing is created from nothing, right? We're all inspired by something. So if we look at a piece of art and we're like, damn, that's cool. I like that color red. Later in our lives, we might use that same color red and not know why. And it's because we saw it once. And
100%. Is like you don't even know. You're being influenced by things all the time and you don't even know it. And so sometimes that act of creating is you get through that, or somewhere in that process, like, oh, damn, that's where this came from.
Oh, yeah. And like, I think that's part that scratches my goblin brain really well, is like, I have such a hard time painting something the same way. Like each project is so different from the last in terms of, because I'll see somebody do something, I'm like, that's sick. I want to do that now. I want to put my own spin on that. So
I like it. Yeah. Art is a fun world. And like the best thing you can do is challenge yourself to make the worst piece of shit ever. And it can come out like incredible. It looks really cool when you make dumb stuff.
Yeah.
It's just FAFO, right? Literally just like fuck around and find out.
It's the way to do art.
Yeah. And so like I don't consider myself an artist at all. And that's why I kind of say artistic endeavor, because whether you are smashing out 60 weird little freaks to play a game, or making some huge display piece, you're still kind of going about it in similar ways. And so I don't need to consider anything I do as art, but it's still artistic endeavor.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. I think all we can ever do when we do anything is just make something we want to make. Don't like try to make something to please other people, because that's when you make the worst stuff.
Totally.
And I think that's how you get burnout too.
100%.
Is like when you remove your want and you're putting needs of others above yours, it will push you out of it.
Yeah. So like, you know, as much as I like to laugh with the homies about shitty comments that I get, it's also things that drive me, because a lot of it is like, we'll fucking break the rules.
Yeah.
Like get someone telling you did something wrong.
Yeah. Because then you know you did it right.
That's one of the biggest compliments to me, when you tell me I did something wrong and it's, because of this, like, cool. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Rory, you have anything
That's
to
me.
contribute?
There's only 3 mics, man.
I know, but you're like, I'm just trying to keep you awake.
I know. I didn't drink enough coffee.
You should have had 3 cups. Rookie mistake.
You need giant pupils and twitching eyeballs,
I'm
just
trying
like
to think
Spooky.
of how, in terms of the actual topic with artistic endeavors and the point of it in relation to the hobby, I don't know, my brain went, or my thoughts went to starting to think about like why I pulled all my old hobby stuff back out in the fall of 2020. And I think part of that was like having something creative to do to offer a distraction from life. And then I feel like depending on what the endeavor is, it can also help bring you, like, reconnect you back with like past joys and past, I guess at that point, like happier moments or like carefree moments.
Like unifying escapism.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's a reason why like a lot of us went back to the hobby at that time, or there's a reason why a lot of us
When
bought.
the world was miserable.
When?
Yeah, well,
When did it stop?
It hit that point, and a lot of
that's
people
true.
came back, and we just been fucking riding that high and or low.
Exactly. But yeah, it's like the same as like why a lot of people went back and like got the Nintendo Switch and bought Animal Crossing at the same time. At that point, it was like you wanted to tap into
That was
something.
the other demographic.
Which one?
I got Doom Eternal.
Yeah, it's like you kind of go, but yeah, you kind of go one way or the other.
Yeah.
But it's all leading or all motivated by the same thing. Yeah, I don't know. The hobby's like a weird one for me in terms of like applying artistic endeavor, because I still grapple with the thing of like, is the hobby art, or is there like art tied in the hobby? Which like I think like objectively, yes, there is.
I think at the end of the day, any form of expressionism can be interpreted as art.
Yeah. And I think it comes down to like, if you wanted to like really get into the nitty gritty of it, it's like, then what's the intention behind it? Because in my mind, it's like, it ties into like with what Kiwi said, where art, like it ties very heavily to the art that is put out there, which usually is like tied to saying something. And my brain then goes to like, okay, well, if I was to think of like artistic endeavor and art within this hobby, where's my brain go? My brain immediately went to like competition level stuff like Golden Demon.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay, are people saying anything with this?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like,
that's clout. That's different.
yeah, it's like, okay, so this is that. So in my mind, it's like, that's not art. That is a flexing.
Validation.
That is a flexing of skill.
Yeah.
That is a flexing of technical expertise, which in,
No, like
Yeah.
clearly there's still it's art. And it's clearly artistic endeavor.
Yes.
And like incredibly skilled art. But I would say that those people aren't necessarily saying something, right? So they're not expressing an internal thing so much as they're just expressing their skill.
yeah.
Or a want for validation.
Like I think a metaphor could be, or like a comparative between the two would be like people who get exceptionally good at being musicians, but they only do covers. They never songwrite. They never come up with their own material, but they can play fucking Led Zeppelin's hits like a motherfucker. And you close your eyes, you're like, that's Zeppelin.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, that's Zeppelin. That
That's
is
my cat.
exceptional technique.
So, but that is also a form of artistry
True.
because if you're mimicking, like, acting, where you're trying to be someone else is still artistry, right? So it's like, it's still artistic endeavor.
yeah.
It's just that there's different types. And
Yeah.
so like, our boy Simpso, like Tanner is making things that are distinctly Tanner.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like Tanner, Tanner is just like our weirdest, bestest boy with
Yeah.
his fucking shrimp
Yeah.
and making weird
Shrimp?
shit.
And his weird like fucking bounty hunting game.
Weird bounty hunting game.
and, like-
his like very, very specific and bizarre noise music that
Is
it's
it
like
Goblin riding a wolf? Isn't that the name of their group or something? Goblin with a spear riding a wolf.
riding a wolf. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's an extra thing in there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, or like Trent making
Yes.
his stuff. And so I think part of it is that part of artistry is never thinking that you're making art. Is that you're just
doing.
you're just doing a thing. You've got this idea in your head that you just need to get out, work out. And it could be that like it's an idea of a thing that you need to make that you need to work out, or you're working through a thing like an emotional thing, whatever. But that's kind of like brings back to my initial thing about artistic endeavor is it's a uniquely human thing.
Yeah. Just to cycle back to the competition painting, I think what we're talking about with the competition painting about being for clout and not really being like a free-flowing artistic endeavor, I think that comes down to how society has framed a lot of stuff. And people, when I talk to people about, oh, like I do art, like what do you do? Like people get really like, oh, I don't do art. I'm not an artist. I don't have any skills. I think a lot of people don't have confidence because we're taught a certain way of thinking about art without really understanding that art is a freedom. It's not really a thing that you have to specifically find your way through and be good at everything. So like these people who get really great at technical painting, but only do competition technical painting and don't really go outside of the lines, that's partly because they're not confident that they can, or that they've never been told that there is no freedom or there is no barrier to their freedom.
I think a lot of it comes down to goddamn capitalism too, where we attribute value to things in a very like monetary sense versus the value in terms of artistic endeavor is just doing the thing.
We glorify
So-
those that perform in the limelight.
Yes. I, amongst things, did a lot of like vocal coaching. And so
What don't you do?
laundry,
Good answer.
except I do. So The thing that I learned from a vocal coach that I tell anyone that says they can't sing is that everyone can sing. You just have to get over the fact that you can't sing, right? So like you can't sing how you hear someone else singing, but you can sing the way that you can sing, and everyone can do that, which is art. Mm-hmm. Everyone can do artistic things. Get away from the fact that it has to be good. Mm-hmm. The whole point is to not make good stuff. Don't ever try to make something good. Just fucking make something.
Yeah. That segues nicely into the thing of like the point of artistic endeavor in my mind now is it's also being comfortable and accepting the concept and the reality of failure. So, and I think that gets maybe a little closer in my mind to like the comparison with like, say, that I was trying to get to with like cover bands and people who do competition painting. It's the sense of like, yes, it takes exceptional craft. Yes, you are objectively entering a competition. So you will objectively, quote unquote, fail if you don't win the competition.
A lot of bunny ears happening.
Yeah, a lot of bunny ears happening with these words. But really, like in my mind, it's like the greatest level of creativity is people who take a swing at something.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm probably going to fucking whiff, but let's see what happens anyway.
Yeah.
And like, that's what gravitates me to like Tanner stuff. That's what gravitates me to Trent stuff. Cause this is stuff where it's like, you're taking a fucking swing right now. You're taking a swing and you're seeing how it pans out and you're going to learn from it. And
the spaghetti method.
I wouldn't even say necessarily the spaghetti method. Cause it's not indiscriminate in my mind. I hear the spaghetti method and I hear that as like indiscriminately throwing
and
shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Fuck performance art, but not. I think it's amazing. But it's in the sense of like building upon what you've learned and just being like, well, I tried this. Okay, that didn't work. How can I tweak it? And then you just keep using the failures as pivot points to guide you along.
Yeah, because you're never really failing.
No. And like there's a great quote that I heard on the Blind Boy podcast where it's like, there's no such, in a long enough timeline, there's no such thing as failure.
I don't even think that timeline isn't even very long because you're never really failing.
Yeah.
You made a thing.
You're learning and you're changing, blah, 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 et cetera, on those lines. So I feel like with competition and like going back to the comparison with like cover bands, it's doing a creative act that is not putting yourself necessarily in a position of where you could fail, because it's like I'm doing cover music because these are hits and these are objectively liked songs.
Yeah.
And people know these songs and people will be happy to hear these songs if I play these songs. If I paint Golden Demon Standard, even if I don't win the comp, people will be like, that's really cool.
That fits
blah, blah,
in.
blah. That fits in. I've done nothing to like upset the norm.
So that would be like considered safe expressionism at that point.
I would say it's, for lack of a better term, it's conservative art. You're not in the sense of like any gross like political connotation. I mean like the very like objective definition of the word. So it's like you are doing something that is tried and true and tested, that is very comfortably fits in with pre-established norms and boundaries, and it's not provocative. You can look at it and be like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
And most people will be like, cool. And they'll go to the next kind of a thing. Whereas, then you have like provocative art or art that's artistic endeavors that are going to challenge people. And in the hobby, again, like I would point to like Trent with that, like someone who was inspired by the cubes of Zinch, which was very provocative of its time. And I would say even still today is an exceptionally provocative idea for like what counts as like art within the miniature hobby. Which I think, again, outside of our box within the hobby, it's a fairly like conservative hobby creatively.
Yes.
Like
yes, I know. I get
spectrum
fucking shit on all the time.
Yeah.
I think historically it is. I think it's definitely shifting away from that. I think especially like a game like Trench Crusade comes down and it starts knocking down the walls of 40K.
I wouldn't even say Trench Crusade's knocking down the walls. I would say Trench Crusade.
What?
Oh, you said
Still
Trench
gives me
Crusade.
No. Okay, like let me put it in perspective. One of the
Disagree.
Quiet. So like one of the people that like runs the Trench Crusade community
Yes.
was playing 40K, moved to Trench Crusade and was in Battletech, hung out with us, Mike, at GameCon.
Yep.
Just this week, he was playing Hobby Dungeon Andrew's scrimmage game and teaching it to people in the Trench Crusade community.
Oh, nice.
And now they are setting up indie tabletop game nights. So they just did Last War and they're looking to do like Flames of Orion. They're looking to do Necropolis 28.
So see, we hooked him because he played the first 2 rounds of
Forbidden Psalm,
the greatest skirmish game in history.
Yeah.
And now he's hooked.
But like, that's where I'm saying that, you know, when you move away from the safe, like Rory was saying, like 40K is safe.
Yes.
Getting outside of that, trying new things.
Experimenting
seeing
Good
with
old
stuff.
safe
Yeah.
fascism.
That's right.
Yeah, the artist has a point to make.
I just love sitting in on these so much. I
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
got really
It's
Getting
warm.
sweaty.
No, I think also breaking out of the boxes that is 40K and Warhammer, it really does come down to like the community around it. Like, I don't think I would be interested in Warhammer if it wasn't for Rory. I don't think I'd play any tabletop games if it wasn't for Rory, because I had
Same.
bad experiences with a bad community when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was never going to be a thing that I'd like. I mean, I dated guys who played Magic and I was like, this game is stupid. I'm never playing it again.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, how can I make a Neopets proxy deck and still play it and be like the coolest person there?
Yeah.
Because Neopets is awesome, but I'm not paying for their trading card game because Sentry Box refuses to carry it. Just saying.
Go off.
It's like, I'm not sad. I'm not crying. I just go in every once in a while and ask, and they're like, no, they should carry it. I mean, it's sick. Bring back the nostalgia train, right? Harmless nostalgia is fun, and it's a fun game.
Yeah.
But I think, community is vital for breaking out of those little prisons we have of what we can do.
I think it's because the community sets the expectation. Because if you're like, oh, I'm seeing other people doing it around me, I'm going to try it too.
Yeah.
But if you're in like a conservative minded like community, like if you just go to 40K grand tournaments, you're probably not seeing the full scope of what is possible.
No, you're not, because you can't. Right? It's like, oh, you can do a small conversion, but you still have to take it to the table to find out if you're allowed to play it. If it's like an actual Warhammer 40K, like done by Games Workshop.
Yeah.
Those are not where you go to have any fun. But yeah, it is.
Back to me in the studio.
It's still art and community, because like making the weird shit is what brings the community together, right?
Yeah, so when are we going to be making our own like collage proxies for Magic as an event?
I've already got a deck printed. I just need to scan them.
No, but like have everyone together with like Nat Geos. And like
yeah,
art,
just like
with Nat Geos and art
everyone
books
bring-
and like cut out
Everyone
stuff.
bring a couple of things.
Yeah.
We'll just
Some old
throw it
Nintendo
all.
powers.
Dude,
Yeah.
that legit be sick. I was actually thinking, I'm like, I bet I have some old Transworld skateboarding
Oh, that would be dope.
mags. Like those would also be sick
Yeah.
for collage cards. So,
Yeah.
like
Hell
everyone
yeah.
just bring
Yeah.
some shit, dump it in the middle of the table.
Who's got a label maker?
I do.
Do you actually?
I do have a label maker.
Yeah, steal Chrissy's.
Yeah. It's a nice one.
That's what should happen in the middle of the metal show.
Just have a fucking kit bash session in the middle of the fucking floor.
Yeah. Isn't every kit bash a glue bash?
Yeah.
Your hands are all stuck
Yeah.
together. Like
Yeah.
after putting 60 fucking resin models together, it was like I was in.
Yeah,
I'm
those
still
knuckles are
still
red.
kind of in hell with my hands were just like plasticky with fucking super glue all over them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, after
Maybe don't eat the super
after
glue.
like 4 hours of super gluing stuff together, I was like, I need to go outside.
I need fresh air.
Yeah. Why
Why is the model spinning?
why is the world tilted? And really the point of artistic endeavor is to make your weird shit to let someone else know that they're not alone. The thing that's wrong with them is also wrong with you.
Hey.
Was it Milan? Someone's dog got that.
It was
got the
Milan.
mullet.
Yeah.
I was like,
His dog is the dog named Cheese?
I think so.
Yeah.
yeah,
He also has now a foster dog that's like a little shithead.
yeah. But I saw that dog. Someone get this dog a Camaro stat.
Yeah. It needs Zubas too.
Yeah. That dog has the Camaro crash helmet. That
The
is
cheese
art.
bastard got
Yeah.
a mullet.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, the cheese bastard. I'm like,
Milan, our latest Rust Punk member who has shown that he is needed to be in this community for ages. and
yeah, it's
now
like,
he's
where
making
have
up
you
for
been, homie?
Yeah, he's making up for lost time.
Yeah. He just lives in the Discord now.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I can't wait to when he finally goes. He's like, I did it, and he has like a model kit that he's cutting up.
Yeah.
And then we know he's fucking gone in whole all the way.
Not just magic.
Not just magic and lusting over the fucking Final Fantasy cards.
And like you met him playing RPG, like playing Wartborg or something?
Yeah, no. He's one of the regular DMs at the Ship and Anchors D&D
sick.
nights.
I'm going Monday. Do you want to go?
TBD.
Okay.
Are you going to be playing in his Wartborg group?
Yeah. Do it. Come.
That's a different movie. Okay, well, after that one,
If I can get into Milan's Wartborg group.
Yeah. Just hop in and say, "Oh, me, please."
No, I have to. Yeah, I'll let Eric. I'll text Eric.
Do it.
I'll channel Jackson.
Do what Chrissy did when she played once. She played the cursed skinwalker, turned into a rat, and stayed a rat the entire game. And I'm like, you don't want to, role play. She's like, squeak.
It's like she is role playing.
Yeah. My immersion. That's art. Yeah, that's art.
that is art. That's performance art. Final thoughts, Spooky?
I love you guys. I love this community.
Aww.
You all rock.
Aw.
This is art. You two sit closer.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to be that close to him. I can smell myself. I don't need him to smell that. That's why the jacket came off. It was too hot.
Yeah.
Final thoughts. Look at literally anything. If you everything had to be designed at some point, and like a freaking lamp is art. Nature is art. Like
The wind is a sculpture.
the wind is a sculpture, and the light is its song. Shit like that.
The wind across the dunes.
And, just have fun with it. Art's not anything unless it's fun. Just get the weird shit out. Let your freak flag fly.
Just find joy.
Find joy. Marie Kondo it, or something.
Throw stuff out.
Yeah. Also, save your garbage art, because sometimes you can collage that and it's actually really funny when you take something that's super ugly and then you slap it onto something that's really nice, and then you're like, art.
Art.
Also, yeah, just go to Gallery Crawl too. You'll see.
Yeah, go tape a banana to a wall.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Tape a banana peel to a wall and then get more comments. Just take something. If you like something and you're like, wow, I really want to do that, but I don't want to steal their idea, just change it a bit.
Just copy it, but just change it a little bit.
Yeah, it's just a different iteration. You can be like, I was inspired by this and this is my response to this.
Blue
Ooh.
banana.
Yeah. Real blue mana of you in my response.
Counterspell. On to you.
Lightning bolt.
In response
fuck.
to Banana, I play Final Thoughts by Rory.
No, you can't make me laugh before I need to talk, because then all the thoughts go out of my brain. Oh, God, shut up.
Quick roll defense. He's breaking. Kojima code.
So the point that I'm trying to make is if you want to get more in depth about and listen to people talk about creativity, I highly recommend people actually listen, or in artistic endeavors, to listen to the Blind Boy podcast, because it's really great and it's awesome. And he has exceptionally wonderful thoughts about creativity and artistic endeavors. He's a lovely Limerick accent. It's very gentle, soft. It's a good hug. Audio hug. That's all I have to add to it.
Tasty audio hugs.
Avocado.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, avocado.
San Marzano tomatoes.
Yeah, do things wrong.
And show people.
Or not. You don't have to.
Whatever, just do things wrong, make things. Never, ever, ever, ever worry about someone's subjective idea of what is good.
Challenge yourself to consciously make something bad.
Make your expression important to you.
Yeah. But then challenge yourself to consciously make it bad, and you'll realize how, yes, fun it can be, and also how you learn from that experience.
Everything I make is bad. So there we go.
Objectively, not true.
Thanks.
Objection.
Thank you for listening to another episode of
Some assembly required.
Some Assembly Required. Yay!
Hey.
All right, thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for listening. We love you.
Okay, bye. I didn't touch the cable this time.